What's up, y'all? It's your boy ClarenceNyc. Welcome back to my reaction channel. If you're new, you know what I'm saying? My name is Clarence. Yo, I'm fried right now. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm fried. But yo, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, man. Really do appreciate that. But today we're about to get into this video. Why did I get a divorce? That's a heavy title. That's a that's a heavy title right there. You know what I'm saying? That's a dangerous title, heavy title. If you don't know, Latoya and used to be married to Adam, and they used to be married. I guess and they had a divorce. Like, I don't know what else. You feel me? I was to like break that down to y'all, but if y'all don't know, y'all can do y'all research. Well, we about to get right into the video, y'all. Uh,
Today's video, I will be interviewed, and I'm nervous because I'm going to be discussing what led up to my divorce. My ex-husband has been getting interviewed by social media platforms telling our story, and I felt compelled to let you know what I've been going through, what video. Hey
Yo,
guys,
bro, I'm telling you right now, I'm about to be laughing. Like, but it's not because anything's funny. It's just because, like, I'm probably thinking about something else or something.
in today's video, I will be interviewed, and I'm nervous because I'm going to be discussing what led up to my divorce. My ex-husband has been getting
She's doing an
interviewed
interview
by
in her house.
social media platforms telling our
This
story,
looks like a
and
Q&A.
I felt compelled to let you know what I've been going through, what I've dealt with. I want to just put it all out there. You guys have been asking me, what happened? You guys were such a perfect family, and today is a day where I just let it all out. I hope you guys can get an understanding as to why my ex-husband and I got a divorce and why we are here today.
How did you meet your ex-husband?
Okay, so I met Adam at the end of
Oh,
2011.
she started from the beginning.
We were actually Facebook friends, and he reached out to me on Facebook wanting to start a team of influencers who uplift and
They're both good people. Like, we've been around them. Like, I've definitely been around both of them. They both seem good people. Like, so that I wonder why this is going on. I don't know.
support each other. And I was
I don't know.
actually
I don't think Adam
attracted to
responded.
him.
I don't think Adam has said
So
anything.
we met up and we created a YouTube
Unless
video
he did.
together because he was also a YouTuber.
If he did, let me
He
know,
was
chat.
like a fitness motivational YouTuber, and I
Let me
did
know.
comedy. We met up and we hit it off.
So when did you start dating?
Adam and I started dating probably 2 weeks after we met. It happened rather quickly. We actually moved in together 6 months after we met. So everything happened so fast. I feel like it was so rushed looking back now. But yeah, we started dating soon. We kind of jumped in full force.
What else happened after that? After you moved in, how did the relationship go?
After Adam and I moved in, it was amazing. Like, that was the first guy I've ever lived with. We were excited about the move. We went furniture shopping. We bought a 2-bedroom place. It was absolutely
This is definitely a Q&A, though. Can we can we all admit that this is a Q&A? Because I feel like where's the questions coming from? Because they got to be coming from her, obviously. So this is like a Q&A.
amazing in the beginning. So our relationship was good.
Just who's the
I was
lady in
doing
the back?
YouTube at the time. He would help me do my YouTube videos. He was a personal trainer as well. Adam and I, we had
Adam
a
is
great
Get his
connection.
belt.
I think we connected more so on a business level.
Did you ever love
That's
him?
wild. That's wild
I
disrespect.
love Adam. He's the father of my children. He's a great dad. I will always have love for him. I don't think that I was ever in love with him, but I do have love for Adam.
Did you feel like he was more of a business partner than a lover?
Yo, who the fuck is that back there? She's like really like asking some crazy like whoa. That has to be like it. Did Lato-
I
let's
feel
put
like because our relationship started out with Adam reaching out to me on a business level, it led into that. I saw value in Adam. You know, I saw that he was super organized, super focused. He had so much ambition at the time. And me, I was such a scatterbrained person. I didn't know, you know, what direction I was going in. I just knew that there was a star in me, and I knew that he could help pull that star out of me and just make me shine, you know?
Do you feel like you two helped each other make it together?
it kind of sounds
I don't think that
real.
Adam and I have
I don't know,
made it
because I don't
together,
know
but I
those stories,
feel
but it
like
just
we
sounds like
made
she's
a
talking mainly
great
about
team.
her.
I was the on-camera personality, and he helped me behind the scenes with keeping me organized, promotional stuff, when it comes to, you know, brand deals and business. And we made a great team in that sense.
Like
I
Rwanda,
feel
let's
like me, I
Rwanda.
was such a scatterbrained love for him.
So
I don't think that I was ever in love with him, but I do have love for Adam.
Did you feel like
I feel like because our relationship started out with Adam reaching out to me on a business level, it led into that. I saw value in Adam. You know, I saw that he was super organized, super focused. He had so much ambition at the time. And me, I was such a scatterbrained person. I didn't know, you know, what direction I was going in. I just knew that there was a star in me, and I knew that he could help pull that star out of me and just make me shine, you know?
do you feel
I don't know if she worded that the best way she could have, because that sounds real. I'm not gonna. I don't know, but like you feel me? Like so, ladies, if you find a man, right? Because I really want to know if you find a man and you see he got all the qualities, but you're not in love with him, will you still mess with him and like marry him and kind of like waste both of y'all time? Like you feel me? Like I don't know. That's I felt like they probably was in love. Like you feel me?
like you two helped each other make it together?
I don't think that Adam and I have made it together, but I feel like we made a great team. I was the on-camera personality, and he helped me behind the scenes with keeping me organized, promotional stuff, when it comes to, you know, brand deals and business. And we made a great team in that sense. I feel like he balanced me out because I was not that business savvy girl. I was just that crazy, you know, fun go lucky girl. You know, I just wanted to create fun videos for entertainment. I loved what I do. I still love what I do. And he just kept me on track. He kept me on schedule. And since I have ADHD, he was a great factor in my life.
Do you ever feel like the business side of your relationship overtook the romantic side of your relationship?
I believe that it did. I feel like Adam and I have more of a business relationship. I feel like I was married to my business partner, like my manager. I didn't feel like I was married to my soulmate, or I didn't feel like he was like the love of my life, the guy that was ordained by God. I just feel like I married my manager. We never really had that friendship, that bond in our relationship.
Did your family like him?
What?
Since Adam and I kind of rushed into our relationship, my family, they didn't really take it seriously.
Yo, yo.
It was going to
Make sure y'all
last
hear
at
me.
all. But as time went on, it was a struggle because Adam and I, we come from two different cultural backgrounds. He's from East Africa, Tanzania, from a Muslim background. My family is from Trinidad, and we come from a Christian background. It's two totally different worlds. Like, in his culture, the women are covered up from head to toe. In my culture, we're on the street half naked dancing around. So I feel like the cultural differences definitely caused issues in our marriage, and it affected the relationship most definitely. I remember when Adam didn't allow me to have a Christmas tree in my home. He didn't want it in the common area of my home. He would always say, you know what, put that, traditional stuff in your own space, in your office. Like, I would have to hide this Christmas tree. And I know it might seem petty to some people.
How come she's doing this at this time?
I grew
like,
up
what
Christian.
happened?
I
Like,
grew
what
up
led her to do
around
this?
a family. I have a
Please let me know in the
huge,
comment
loving
section. I
family.
would
We're
greatly
all so
appreciate
close.
that.
And Christmas is a
Copy.
big part of, me and my family. It's all about love. It's all about Christ. And that was kind of taken away from me when I got with Adam. I literally had to beg him for a Christmas tree, I feel like after I had children is when I put my foot down when it came to, holidays, because it's always been a part of me and I've always wanted to introduce that to my children.
Were your differences between cultures and traditions something that you guys discussed before you got
She sounds
married?
old.
Something that you discussed that you were willing to give up or willing
Like
to
the lady in the back.
compromise on?
The reason why Adam and I got married is
It's like the
because
perfect
I
interview
got
voice.
pregnant with my firstborn, Samia, back in 2014. And both sides of the family pressured us into getting married. You guys need to be a family. You guys need to do things the right way. And that is the main reason why Adam and I got married. So we didn't really have time to discuss, values and, religion and just our beliefs. We just kind of jumped into marriage because we got pregnant. We literally got married in a condo. We said our vows in a meeting room in a condo.
How long was it before you got married?
That just scared the shit out of me just now.
So we moved in
high.
April. We moved in together April
Like the transition was big. Like she was smiling and then she was
got
like,
married 2
like she
years
was looking
later.
at me.
In January of 2014, I convinced Adam to move to LA because I felt like Canada wasn't the right place for Adam and I to thrive in the social media world. Like, all the social media influencers were in LA. My dream was to always be on television. And so we moved to LA, and it was crazy because we had all of these interviews with all of these TV networks. We were collaborating with all of these different YouTube stars. It was so amazing, but little did I know, I was pregnant. It was so crazy because I'm like, Adam, like, I'm always sleeping. I'm working out every day. What's going on with me? Like, I think LA is not the place for me. And my friend Maya, she was like in town, and she's like, Latoya, I think you need to take a pregnancy test because I'm here making curry chicken. You love curry chicken and you can't take the smell of it.
Had curry chicken?
I couldn't take
That
the
shit sound
smell.
nice.
So we went to CVS Pharmacy. We got a pregnancy test. I took the test and I was pregnant.
How did that make you feel?
After I found out
Niggas always
I
go to
was
CVS
pregnant,
for some pregnancy
I
tests.
was excited. I was nervous.
Niggas never go to Target.
I was over the moon. I was happy. I was full of mixed emotions. But I felt like my life was coming to an end because here I was doing all these comedic YouTube videos and making people laugh, and now I'm pregnant. Like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do now? How am I gonna make money? But then I thought, you know what, let me go ahead and document this experience because this is like new to me. I'm gonna be a mother at such a young age. And so I decided to start a vlog channel and just document my experience being pregnant.
Were you excited about who you were having your daughter with? Were you excited about having a child with your ex-husband?
I was most definitely excited about
That's a weird ass
being
question.
pregnant. I mean, as time went on, I got more and more excited, and it was something for Adam and I to bond over, you know? Although we weren't really friends like that, we never really had a connection on that level. And it was more business, as I said before. That was something beautiful that we could both, you know, experience together.
Do you think that in
Put my feet
him
up.
being your business partner,
Yo, they
that
keep
made
calling
him a
this
little
nigga a
bit
business
controlling
partner
at
like they not.
times?
She's like he's not her
I
ex-husband.
feel like I allowed the control to happen because I wasn't too business savvy, nor did I want any part of the business side of things. I just wanted to do what I love to do what I'm passionate about, and that's creating content for people to enjoy. That was my main focus. And his focus was just, you know, how can we scale this? How can we get this to the next level? I think the control came in is when we just started creating everything jointly. You know, he started filing all my taxes, he started paying all my bills. He was just way too involved in the business side of things, but at the end of the day, I gave him that control, and that's my fault.
Yo,
So when
I'm
did
trying
the
not to stop it a
relationship
lot, y'all,
first
because
start
this
to
is a
go
long ass
downhill?
video. So please, just try to stay along. I'm gonna talk
Back
over
in
you.
2015, in the summer, I was a party girl. I was always going out with friends, you know, drinking, of course, every single weekend. And I ended up pregnant, you know, with my son Zane. And I took a pregnancy test and I told Adam that, you know, I'm pregnant. And his reaction was something that I never expected in my entire life. You know, he said, "You need to get rid of that baby. I hate you. I don't want to be with you. You know, you're not the woman that, you know, I
Oh
ever want. I
man,
don't even know why you're
she should have
keeping this
not said
baby.
this on
How
the internet.
dare you ruin my life like this?" And that pregnancy
She
took
should
a
have said
toll on
that on
me,
the
you
internet.
know?
Damn.
I just feel like that was the
Cause
start
they gonna
of
grow
the
up and
downward
see like
spiral
you have to
of
see some of
our marriage.
these things, you know.
So he was upset about you being
I
pregnant
heard.
with his child.
He was upset that I was pregnant because he felt like it was too soon. You know, I was out there partying, so he thought that the child may be, you know, what is it? He thought that the child would have issues because I was drinking. And so he was like, you know, you need to have an abortion, and it's just not the time to have another baby. And then it just got toxic from there.
Did he ever cheat on you?
Not that I'm aware of, but
Okay.
should I talk about this? A few years ago, I went through Adam's phone and I saw him texting a girl inappropriately. And I saved her number in my phone. And in 2019, while I was pregnant with Aya, I saw messages from a weird name. And so I opened it up and I started reading messages, and he was trying
Yo, bro, this. I don't know if this is right. Like
to take this girl
Yeah,
to
I don't know.
Cabo while I was pregnant. And how I found out it was the same girl is I went in my phone, I put the number in my phone, and her number was still saved in my contacts. So that's how I knew that you were communicating with this girl. And now you're trying to take her on a trip in 2019 while I was pregnant.
Has he ever put his hands on you?
Do we have to talk about that?
You put the question in there. Who else put the questions? Like, did we go on Insta? Did she go on Instagram and get the questions or nah? Nah. The lady in behind the camera gotta chill. The lady in the camera
Pregnant.
gotta chill, Mo, cause
Has he ever put his hand?
it's a long walk to your car in the parking lot. That's all I'm saying, lady. You gotta chill. You gotta chill. Ask these questions.
And her number was still saved in my contacts. So that's how I knew
Shorty
that
went from.
you were
Has he
communicating
ever
with this
cheated
girl.
to? Has he ever
And
put
now
his
you're trying to
hands on?
take her on a trip in 2019
Right.
while I was pregnant.
Has he ever put his hands on
She sounds white. She gotta chill. Let us
Do we have to talk about that?
let black people do what black people need to do. You feel me? Like respectfully
So I went
asking wild
on
questions.
a boat cruise, and now you're trying to take her on a trip in 2019.
But look at the gas
while
though.
I was
Let me
pregnant.
chill. Let me
it?
chill.
Has he ever put his hands on it?
Do we have to talk about that?
Do we have to talk about that? But then talks about it.
So I went on a boat cruise, and I cheated on Adam. I got physical with a male. We didn't have intercourse at all, but when I got back from the cruise, Adam found out about it. When I walked in the house, I saw him sitting on the couch, and he just looked like irate. He looked like he just looked crazy, and it kind of scared me because I was like, what's going on here? You know, because I didn't think that he would know what I was
This is
doing
not
on a
for the-
cruise in the middle of the ocean. So I
Not
went
for the YouTube,
upstairs,
Mo, not
and I went to bed because I was tired. And when I went to bed,
Tired from
he
cheating.
came in
Nah,
the room,
I gotta.
and he turned on the
She said she was tired, Mo.
cruise in the middle of the ocean. So he looked like he just
I'ma
looked
play this part
crazy, and it kind of scared me because I was like, what's going on here? You know, because I didn't think that he would know what I was doing on a cruise in the middle of the ocean. So I went upstairs, and I went to bed because I was tired. And when I went to bed, he came in the room, and he turned on the light, and he grabbed my legs and pulled me, like drug me off the bed. He picked me up, shoved me against the wall, and he started to like choke me. And the kids ran into the
This
room.
ain't
They
right.
started crying. You know, they were saying,
I don't think
"Daddy,
this is right."
take your hands off mommy. What are you doing? You're hurting mommy." And then he took my phone. He smashed it. And at this point, I was so scared. I was terrified. I literally thought I was gonna die that day. I ran out the house, and I was going to like the neighbors' homes and trying to figure out, okay, I need to call somebody. And the first person I thought to call was my Auntie Jillian. Now, people would expect you to call the police, but I would never call the police on a black man. And knowing our status in this country, we are green card holders, you can literally get deported. So I was thinking about his future.
But isn't that exactly what she just did? By saying these exact things, like can't he still get deported and now maybe even come after him because you're alleging things that's pretty serious. I just don't. I feel like when you tell a story, that's why I really pride myself on just keeping it 100. When you tell your story, you gotta can't just tell your side. You feel me? Like I know this, yeah, your side, his side, but like it can't just be him, or you. Like somewhere in the way, yeah, it's both of y'all. You feel me? And the mature way is to not like point fingers, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Cause then,
and not thinking about myself. Although I should have called the police because he did abuse me physically, mentally, and emotionally. I finally found somebody who was outside and I asked her to use her phone. I called my Auntie Jillian. I let her know what was going on. And then a few minutes later, I see Adam and Zayn and Samia walking towards me. And he was telling me to come home, come back. The kids are screaming, Mommy, Mommy, come back. Daddy's sorry. He's sorry, come back. You know? And so I went back in because this is at the
so it
time,
went from going to the
this was in
neighbors, all
2018
of
when
the
we
neighbors'
first moved
crib.
to Atlanta, you know? And I had nowhere to go. I had no family, no friends. So I went back inside. Adam and I had a conversation about what transpired on the boat
I
cruise.
could feel
I
that.
came clean about it. And we moved past that.
Was that the only time that you ever cheated on him?
No. I mean, in my mind, I didn't really look at Adam as a husband. Like,
So that
I
wasn't the only
just
time she
looked
cheated
at
on him?
him as my business partner, and we were forced into getting married, you know? That doesn't give me the right to go out there and, talk to other men, but at the end of the day, I didn't feel like connected to him at all. I just felt like, as I said multiple times, I felt like we were just great business partners as opposed to love partners.
Was he ever abusive before that incident, emotionally
Yo.
or mentally?
Yes, he was emotionally and mentally, abusive. I remember, one time I wanted to call it quits, and he said, "You don't even own the rights to your trademark. I own you. I own Latoya forever. Like, you are not going to be successful on your own, you know?" And every time I would try to leave, he would always scare me into staying. Look what we've built together. We have
You
these
can't
beautiful
own
children.
you can't own somebody's name. Like Latoya Forever, like I'm ClarenceNyc. There's no one that could own ClarenceNyc. Like I don't know. Maybe she's getting the words. I don't know.
Our fans look up to us. And I feel like
She got it. She probably just got it.
those things always kept me in the marriage, my kids and
The
all
kids
of
always
our
do.
supporters looking up to us because we were like the top black family vlogger, and I didn't want to be just another statistic of a broken black family.
How did his mental and emotional abuse make you feel?
As time went on, I lost confidence. I had low self-esteem. I didn't, trust my own opinions anymore. I just felt like I had to get his consent about everything. Adam, should I post this? What do you think about that, Adam? Can I wear this? Is that okay with you? I would always have to ask him if it's okay. Like, is that okay if I do this? Is it okay if I go out with my friends?
What were some of the things that he said to you that hurt you the most?
you know, he would tell me that I'm for the streets. He would call me out of my name. He would call me bitches and hoes. You know, he would really put me down. And I feel like I know that
Thread Beast.
Thread Beast.
Thread Beast. Thread Beast is a men's clothing subscription company that's
Not today.
out on the marriage, but in that same breath, you chose to forgive me and stay.
What else has he said to you that has hurt you?
What hurts me the most is
Nah, what? What kind of question is that? She asks, what has he said that hurts you the most? Then she answered the question, and then the girl asks, what else has he said? Like,
he thinks that I'm an unfit mother, you know? And he tries to compare parenting. And I think that I'm an awesome mom. You know, I'm always there for my children. I do everything that I can. I work hard every day to take care and provide for them. And it's crazy because since 2014 up until 2019 when I got pregnant with Aya, I did everything for my kids. And when I started to talk about, you know, wanting to get a divorce, that's when he stepped up as a father. You know, normally he would be in his office, you know, working away, and I would always be like hands-on with the kids, you know, cooking, cleaning, playing with the kids, creating content, you know, wearing all these hats in my life. And when I wanted to pull the plug, and that's when he stepped up as a father. And that's when I ended up pregnant again. So I believe that he
their kids are
you
adorable.
know,
man.
purposely got me pregnant.
Do you think that he
Wait, whoa,
forgave
whoa.
you because he truly loved
Whoa.
He wanted to pull the plug, and that's when he stepped up as a father. And that's when I ended up pregnant again. So I believe that he you know, purposely got me pregnant.
Do you think that he forgave you because he truly loved you, or because he was trying to benefit from
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car. Okay, you ready? All right,
your business?
I think that we built a mini empire together, you know. Everybody looked up to us at the time. We were like the hottest couple. And I feel like at that point, yes, he did have a lot to lose, you know, because at the end of the day, we created this business together. And I feel like that's the reason why, one of the reasons why he stayed is because, you know, if we separate, then everything would come to an end. And also, he stayed for the children.
Can you go more into depth with your last pregnancy? How did you end up pregnant when you were trying to leave?
Well,
This
that's
is
exactly it. I was trying to leave and I ended up pregnant. He knows my weakness is alcohol, and we got extremely drunk with our friends.
No way, no
I
way, no way she's
completely
about to say.
blacked out.
No
And
way.
I woke up the next morning and I didn't even know if I had sex or not at all. Like, I didn't even know if we had
way,
intercourse
Mo.
or
Why
not.
she?
Like, I was so gone for like 2 days. A few weeks later, Adam comes to me and he's like, I think you're pregnant. And I'm like, what? How? And he was like, well, you've been sleeping a lot. And I'm like, okay. And then he gave me a pregnancy test. He was like, take this test. And so I took the test and I gave it to him, because whenever I take pregnancy tests, I always give it to him. I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see the results. So I gave it to him and he was like, you're pregnant. He was kind of excited about it. He was like, well, are you ready to like go all in? Are you ready, to just be one, be a family? Like, this is a sign from God that, we need to just be honest and true and be together.
This one's the perfect gift for the
Nah,
friend who's
she
been getting a
can't.
little too comfortable during quarantine. Maybe your son,
Damn, Mo,
a
she's
father.
black and Mo, she went
And
crazy. She just said they got drunk and
I
he
was
was like
pregnant,
basically.
and he again convinced me to stay. And that's when I found out that he was trying to take a woman to Cabo, Mexico, and then he started, going out with his friends often. And Adam's not that type of person. He started going out and doing his own thing because he knew that I couldn't do that because I was pregnant.
Do you feel like that was a trap?
Although I love my children dearly, I is a beautiful blessing, it was most definitely a trap that he would never admit to. And I believe the reason why he did this is because during that time, I was having conversations with my family about, okay, I'm ready to take the next step. I'm ready to get a divorce. I'm not happy. I feel like it's been a long time coming. I haven't been happy since 2016. He's really not the man that I'm supposed to be with. Every day I wake up and I just do what I'm supposed to do, not because I'm excited about it, but because I just have to provide for my family. And he overheard a few conversations between me and my friends about me getting a divorce. And after those conversations took place, that's when I ended up pregnant.
Do you feel like he was trying to manipulate you into staying by making you have 3 kids?
He has actually said that, if you leave me, nobody else is gonna want you. You have 3 children. Who's even gonna want a woman that has, all these children? Like, he even said it for himself. He's like, I probably can't even get a woman with all these children, So he most definitely has said that to me.
What was the breaking point for you that caused you to say, I'm packing my stuff and I'm moving out today?
Oh shit.
I just
Yo, make sure you comment what you guys think. I thought that was wild. I don't think they should have brought that to the to social media. Like, that was not what I thought the video was about to be about. Like she said, why did I get a divorce? Not a exposing, but I mean, some people enjoy it. Man, I'm gonna shout out, send my prayers to them, man, as a couple, and I just hope they figure it out as a family. You know what I'm saying? It could go ugly, it could go good. You see how like Neek and King are handling it? I feel like they're handling it very well, and the kids is all that matters. You know what I'm saying? But my prayers out to all of them. Let me know if there's other videos, or this says part 1, so there's probably a part 2. So I'll probably do the part 2 also, depending on how long it is, because this is a 40-minute video. This is crazy, but I love y'all, appreciate y'all, and thank you guys for watching.